Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. Been 11 days and we actually got internet again. I often complain about my internet here. I've even complained about my internet providers. But I gotta give people credit for it's due. It's not the best internet, I admit that. But in what I can see, it's more stable than most people have with the major companies. And the people I get my internet from, they are a third party, a small contractor. And in reality, they provide a better service than some of the big guys. I might not be getting the speeds that you can get with the big guys, but I'm getting a reasonable internet that I can use. Now, my other internet that I complain about so much, it's finally back to almost normal also. It's doing much better. Now, let's get back to the third party company, you might call it. I have to give them a shout out. After all the devastation that went on between here and where they're what I call the head end, where they actually pick up their internet service to sell to people like me. They had a large territory to repair. And they did it. And probably, I say more than likely, they only got a crew, maybe 4 people, something like that. I doubt it being much more than that. But they did. So they put in some long days and hard work to make it happen. So I won't give them a shout out. And I'm not going to complain. I actually messaged him and thanked them for their efforts and their work and to get us back into service. I owe them that much. But anyway, I wanted to have a video after this, of the day after, and the video will not give it justice of what we've seen. It's the road between here and San Carlos, and the devastation that was done. And I want you to pay attention to those trees. They are huge, and they're uprooted. It's just unreal. When Odette went through here, which was supposed to have been a much more terrible storm, he didn't uproot those 2 trees. Luckily, here at our place, we experienced the high water and everything, but nothing compared to anything around us. Canelon, totally destroyed. It is. We've not been there yet, but I've seen numbers of videos. If you want to look it up, you can check online. You look up Canelon City or Canelon Mountain, and you'll start seeing videos. It is terrible. And I forgot the number of lives that have been lost. It's just unreal. Grace and I, we order stuff online, and one of the delivery partners, they work out of Canelon, and their driver lost everything. All they had was the clothes on their back. And Grace went through all of her clothes and stuff and things that she rarely used and so forth, and put a care package together. And upon one of his deliveries I forgot what Grace ordered. Anyway, she made sure he received that care package. You know, that's something. But also, we had a family member in Cebu. They lost their home, entirely gone. And we sent a small contribution there. It's sad. I mean, they're fortunately, his employer is taking care of them as far as housing goes until they can rebuild. I'm sure it's difficult. I just can imagine. Because they had a double whammy. They had an earthquake plus this typhoon. And they're fortunate that nobody lost their lives. It got pretty close, though, from what I understand. But overall, here at home, we're getting back to semi-normal. I'm going to take Grace to church this morning. The first time in several weeks. Her routine that she enjoys. And I'm having my coffee. Oh, now we survived with no electricity. I forgot how many days it was. I think close to a week. And fortunately, my solar did perform for us, even though it didn't last. Mostly during the daytime. We got a few hours at night because my system just not big enough to overcome long-term brownouts. But we consider ourselves very grateful for what we had. I was the charging station for the community. There were some days we had close to 30 phones here on charge. I was happy to provide a service for them so they'd have some form of communication or entertainment. And of course, with my intermittent internet, that helped a lot for them to contact family members and so forth. So I was the hub here for their communications, and I was glad I could do something. There's a lot of things I take for granted that I don't think about that we do here. It makes their life better. And I'm happy that I can do that. My small contributions means a lot to them. It's just something that I like doing. I have an account, Gcash, that transfer money back and forth for them. They're sending money to what little they got to family members or receiving here. And I provide that service for them. And it doesn't cost me anything, but ties up some funds of mine in order to keep a little balance in the account. But it works out great. It does good. I'm glad I can provide that service for them. And I can do phone loads, so forth. Plus, my Peso Wi-Fi out here, I've dropped Miami coins in to help people get internet. Even though it was slow, but it worked. They got to make contact. Well, that's enough of my rattling. I'll put the video on after this, and like I said, the video doesn't give it justice. So, everybody out there, you take care. There's one thing I'm asking of you. Don't forget to smile, or somebody might smile back.
Okay.
Hey guys, we just left San Carlos. Give you a little view of some of the damage on the road here. This is a terrible situation that happened here yesterday. I seen online where in Cebu, they've already counted 48 people died. I don't know if there's any here in Negros or not. I've not seen it yet. We've not had it was awful. It was terrible.
Quality man ako.
Well, here's the reason we won't have no internet at home for a while. All these lines are ripped down. You don't even have a cell tower I can get onto at the moment. Our backup internet's even down. Maybe it'll get up and running here, hopefully. Power lines are down. There's no power here in San Carlos or where we live. We killed our batteries last night. I'm trying to recover some today. We got a little bit of sunshine. A little luck, maybe we'll be okay.
Some of the trees, they already take it out.
Yeah.
The road.
Yeah, this was covered with trees all the way up through here.
Yeah, when we're on the way to San Carlos, there's a lot of trees fell off beside the road.
You can see the debris here. They've cleaned up. All this right here was one lane when we came up.
There in San Carlos, it's damaged too.
Yeah, I seen that. Looked like a tree fell on the car, crushed it.
You got the tree there. It's in the road. Sunshine today because we can use our solar.
Yeah, get the battery charged up for the night.
Our battery last night shut down.
Yeah, they killed one of them went low enough to where the BMS kicked off. And when my inverter does not have battery communication, those batteries not set up for it, it wouldn't reactivate it. Fortunately, one of them still was open, so I just disconnected them and bridged them parallel to get the other BMS up and going, so we're okay now. guys. Catch you on the flip.